Looking for a side hustle that might actually work with your life? Well, how about trying reselling? Hi, I'm Stephanie with Three Queens Resell. I'm a full-time reseller and we made $96,000 last year reselling pre-owned clothing, shoes, and accessories online. I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why I think reselling is the perfect side hustle. I started reselling 7 years ago while I was a full-time teacher. I would source inventory on the weekends and then slowly take photos and list it throughout the week, rinse and repeat, ship sales every morning, but it allowed me to have extra income, pay off debt, and pay for my kids' extracurricular activities, all while being at home. The reason I think reselling works is one, you can just start with whatever you have. As a busy stay-at-home mom or dad, let's just say parent, you have tons of things around the house that you, your spouse, or your children have outgrown. Start with that. Start by gathering those clothing, shoes, and accessories, even toys and home goods that you no longer use. Not only are you getting rid of clutter, you are turning that clutter into cash. Win-win. The reason reselling worked as a side hustle for me at first is because I could work it around my full-time job while still being with my kids. So aside from thrifting, when I got to the point of thrifting, I was at home. So I could help with homework. I was working on my projects while my kids were doing their things. I could take it and do it while they were at practices. While I was waiting in the carpool line, I could get a few listings up. So it was something that I could easily sneak in a little each day. You can literally do it whenever you want. I would take packages to the post office on my lunch break at work or before and after work. So I used those little pockets of time where I might have just been scrolling on my phone to get some reselling done and make some cash for my family. Flexibility equals freedom. This is not going to tie you up like something like driving Uber for hours at night and taking you away from your family, or breaking your body by doing those like Amazon Flex jobs or ship jobs or things like that. While those are great side hustles, not everybody is physically fit enough or does that time block work for them. So remember, with reselling, you have flexibility, and with flexibility comes freedom. Another reason I think reselling is a perfect side hustle is that the barrier to entry is super low, 0 in most cases. You don't have to buy anything except for maybe a poly mailer to mail your items off in. And then secondly, the income potential is endless. Like I mentioned, doing this full time, and honestly, not even like full-time like I should be, I made $96,000. So imagine what you could do by just listing consistently on a part-time basis. Once you've had time to learn the business, niche down, learn what sells, and learn how to comp and flip quickly, you will be on your way, and it's easy to scale from 2 items to 200 in just a few months. Start small, but think big. Think about how much you want to make each month and then kind of reverse engineer it, how many items you would need to list, and then therefore how many of those items you would need to pass through and sell each month. So if you're looking for a way to do it all, be home with your family, and make a little extra side income, I think reselling is the perfect fit. If you're interested in learning more about how to get started reselling, make sure you follow me here and hop over to my YouTube channel where we have lots of long-form content to help you get started. And remember, turning clothing into cash is super easy as long as you are consistent.